Seabuckthorn is a shrub. And it's a very fantastic shrub over here. We are experimenting, by the way, growing over here. Have you heard of Ladakh and Spiti? You plan to go there?
No, we don't know.
You heard of Spiti?
No.
You heard of Ladakh?
Ladakh, yes.
Ladakh, okay. Ladakh is a cold desert.
Yeah.
This particular shrub, the Seabuckthorn, grows over there. It's native to Spiti and Ladakh, not to this place. I experimented 3 years ago, or I think it was in 2023. I planted this, and this has become such a big shrub now.
Wow.
This was very tiny, maybe 2 feet plant that I got from there. It's become this big.
Wow.
Now the good thing about this plant is it's called a superfood, by the way. The good thing about this plant is that right now, do you see any berries on it?
No.
For example, if you have a cherry tree, this is a cherry tree over there.
Yes.
Now this cherry tree, if it doesn't give cherries, like this year we didn't have any cherries because of whatever climatic conditions we had over here. The cherry tree did not produce us cherries, at least most of them.
Yes.
Now what happens then? Can we use the leaves?
Not
Can we
really.
use it for any other, can we use any other part of the cherry tree? No, we
Not
cannot.
really.
So what do we have to do? We have to wait for next year. So we have wasted 1 whole year.
Yes.
This year nothing. But that is not the problem with the Seabuckthorn. Okay, no berries, no problem. We'll come and harvest the leaves. We'll make herbal brew out of it, and that's what we're going to do over here. We're going to harvest the leaves, and after harvesting the leaves, we're going to dehydrate them. You're interested in dehydrating, right? We'll dehydrate them, put them in a dehydrator. When we put them in a dehydrator, after they become crispy after about couple of hours, our herbal Seabuckthorn tea is going to be ready. And then we'll package it. A lot of our customers, a lot of our clients, they want it. A lot of our guests over here want it. We also use it in our cafe, in Cafe Cobru. We also provide it to our guests over here in our farmstay.
Okay.
Seabuckthorn tea is very popular. Apparently, I say apparently because I'm not a doctor. A lot of farmers, they start talking medicine. Oh, this has got this, that and the other. I avoid that. I think you should avoid that. I am a farmer. I'm growing these things. Let the doctor decide what antioxidants it has, what nutrients it has. That should be verified. Don't take my word for it. But yes, I'm producing it because there's a market for it, of course. Remember one thing, Seabuckthorn in Europe, you guys are from Austria, right? You might have a different variety of Seabuckthorn. There are many varieties of Seabuckthorns, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, this variety that we have over here on our farm is called Hippophae silisfolia.
Okay.
Okay, so there are different kinds of varieties, and I think in Europe and America they call it the sea berry because it has a berry or whatever. Now, the way to harvest it is that you are going to take out the leaves but not defoliate it completely, otherwise the plant is going to die. So not more than 20% from one tree.
Okay.
So we're going to hop from one tree to the next, taking out the leaves. Like we'll take out some leaves from this branch, and then we'll take out from this branch, not from the entire branch over here.
Okay.
Not from the entire branch over here. Some from here, some from here. Like, we'll spread it evenly everywhere, balance it out. That's the way we're going to harvest the leaves.
I have a question about the tea afterwards. So when you dehydrate, do you also break the leaves apart afterwards, or you leave them as whole as they are for the tea?
Well, what we prefer, because for packaging purposes and otherwise, I think also when you break the leaves, you expose a lot more surface area.
Yes.
So when you diffuse it in the tea, you're going to be exposing a lot of surface area to the water.
Yes.
So it's going to be a better brew, I think.
Okay, yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah, it seems logical.
Right? So we break it.
Okay.
We break it and we package it that way. Okay, now it has some thorns, but not too many. I think it's because of the variety is different. Usually, if you go to Ladakh or Spiti, in Ladakh and Spiti, these have a lot of prickly thorns on them.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to be a little careful. They might have them, but I don't see any. They're not too many at least.
And it's better for the plant to just take the leaves without maybe cutting the whole branch?
Good question. I could do that as well, and I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to do both.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to prune out the branch which is coming in the way or which is not going in the right direction or the direction that I want the tree to grow in.
Yeah.
So that's why I have got these secateurs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to take out some branch like this branch over here. It's growing inwards in the wrong direction, so I'm going to take it down and then we'll sit down over there and we'll sort of take out the leaves at our leisure. But I don't want to take out all the branches because then there'll be nothing on the tree,
Yeah.
on the shrub. So we will take out the leaves the way I took out over here.
Okay.
Okay, just be careful of the thorns, guys. Okay.
Yes, sure.
And yeah, so these branches, I mean, you can just keep it on the ground for now, and then we can come and pick them and take them out. So there's another thing that I was telling you. Yeah, I started by saying that this tree is useful in many ways. One, of course, it gives you the berries. This year, no berries.
Yes.
Okay, but still, we are harvesting something out of it. Okay, still useful to us.
Yeah.
Another thing is this plant by itself, it's an ecological, you can say a wonder. Or you can say it's ecologically useful to the farm.
Okay.
How so? This plant, the Seabuckthorn, is also a nitrogen fixer. It fixes nitrogen in the soil. A lot of the legumes, your peas and beans and other things, they got something in the nodules, a rhizobium bacteria,
Yes.
which fixes nitrogen for the plant in the soil.
Yes.
This is the shrub. This also has a bacteria in the nodules.
Oh.
But the bacteria in the nodules of the Seabuckthorn is a bacteria called Frankia bacteria.
Oh,
It's not rhizobium. But nevertheless, whichever bacteria, they do the same job. They fix the nitrogen in the nodules of this plant. Atmospheric nitrogen, they are fixing in their nodules. This plant, because it is fixing nitrogen in the soil, it is also going to benefit the neighboring plants. In this case, this cherry tree over here and this cherry tree over here, because the roots go really deep.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it's going to be helping the surrounding vegetation as well. We also have strawberries, by the way, growing on the ground. Okay, so whatever is growing over here close by, this is fertilizing it. You don't need, urea. Urea is obviously going to be destructive to the soil and the microbes in the soil. So this is useful, like I said, in many ways. One, berries. If no berries, no problem. You can go for the leaves. If you don't want to go for the leaves, it's useful on the farm because it is going to fix nitrogen in the soil for you. It's going to help the other plants. You don't need to fertilize the other plants which are close to it. That's how it works.
Interesting.
Okay, so we can start by harvesting these leaves. Be a little careful of these thorns. Okay, these thorns.
Yeah.
You can go like this. What I'll do is I'll do the pruning part, and then we can sort of go down and take this out later.
Okay.
But you guys just see, look at this. Too many over here. You can take from here. You can take from here, wherever, wherever we seem fit. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take this out because this will go down and we'll defoliate it when you go down. Some of the leaves you can see they have been eaten by some kind of an insect. Look at this.
Yes.
And I suspect there's a beetle over here. You'll see it on the farm. It's got a shiny back. It's called the Japanese beetle.
Okay.
Okay, and the Japanese beetle comes and sort of defoliates a lot of our leaves of our cherry trees, and I'm seeing that it's also defoliating our Seabuckthorn. Look at these leaves.
Yeah.
Look at them. And something has eaten it. But the problem is the plant is not going to be very healthy
Yes.
because it's going to be defoliated by that very annoying pest.
Yes.
Oh, it's got some sharp thorns, guys. Be careful, no?
We'll manage.
Beswa wants to be part of the action always.
How old is he?
She's about 8 years now.
She.
She is a she. The roots of this plant will go really deep, very deep.
How deep?
Oh, I don't know.
About?
Maybe as deep as it's tall.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So this branch, like for example, is going inwards. I'll maybe take it out, and this we can take the leaves out of later.
Yeah.
And is it also now better the time to cut also the branches, or
Yeah.
could you do it the whole year?
No, a good idea is to do it now. You shouldn't be harvesting the leaves in especially autumn. Why would you want to do it in autumn? Because in the autumns, the leaves will lose their flavor.
They are
Because that's the time when it will start, losing the leaves,
Yeah.
shedding
Yes.
leaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you want fresh leaves, right? When they are like full of energy and all that. The other thing, by the way, is that the Seabuckthorn is what is called a dioecious plant. You know what that means?
No?
It means that either it's a male or a female.
Ah, okay.
Ah,
The
yeah.
one that you're harvesting from, by the way, now is a male.
Okay.
And how do I know that? Because I have a tag over here.
Right.
Because all of them, they look alike, absolutely alike.
So this one does never get berries then?
Good one. It won't have berries at all. If you go to the other ones, maybe they had some berries this year, by the way, the production was there, but not all of them, remained on the branch. Some of them sort of dropped.
Okay.
So we had that kind of a situation where the production of the berries happened, but they didn't stick to the branch for long.
Okay.
Because of whatever, because the fertilization was not complete, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
That can happen.
And
This is the first year that we have seen the sample of the berry over here on the Seabuckthorn.
I was just thinking about if you have also students coming here or just with the videos.
So what we do is we have started also something called the farming residency, we call it. So students who want to come and want to be part of the farm, they want to learn whatever we are doing over here, like growing all kinds of things in a biodiverse kind of a farm. So they come on the farm and we spend about 1 hour with them, like theoretically, take them on the farm, talk to them in detail about the different trees we have, or we can talk about specific things on the farm like pruning. We'll talk about maybe say Seabuckthorn, how to make herbal teas out of things that you can grow on the farm, like Seabuckthorn tea. You can make so many things out of things that you can grow on the farm, like calendula tea. You can make raspberry leaf tea. So all those things, different topics. Every day, different things. How to grow strawberries, how to grow raspberries, how to propagate blackberries. And so they come on the farm, they get a practical kind of a training. They get a practical know-how of how to do things. Because a lot of people have also done permaculture PDC courses, permaculture has these courses, but they don't know farming. They only know theory. You know about design, but they don't know how this works. How the fruit grows on a, say, Seabuckthorn, a berry grows on a Seabuckthorn, or how you need to prune a particular tree, how you need to train a tree. Those things they won't teach you. These are very specific things. So once you do your permaculture course, you still need to learn farming. Farming is absolutely different from permaculture. Permaculture you can learn in 15 days. You can do a permaculture course in 15 days in any institute, anywhere. But that doesn't make you a farmer. Farming means you still have to learn. You will at least need 1 year to become a farmer. So that's why we do something over here. We call it the residency. People can stay over here, and then we sort of put them through the rigors of the farm. We tell them how it works, what is a nitrogen fixer, how it's helping the other plants, how training of the tree is important, how bending of the tree is important to make it productive, make it reproductive. So those kind of things are very important. And these I think you can only learn once you live on the farm. So that's why we have this residency that we have started. Okay, so we have harvested all these leaves. Now we need to just dehydrate them. We have these trays inside the dehydrator which we need to put the leaves on. And switch it on, and that's it. Simple as that. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, my friend, is just lay them like this without keeping them one on top of the other.
Okay.
Okay, just spread them like that evenly. Okay, like that, and then we are done.
Okay.
Yes. So this is a medium-sized dehydrator. Okay, it's not an industrial level dehydrator. Good for home use like ours, where we need to just dehydrate some leaves, herbal teas, like Seabuckthorn, chamomile, other things, maybe raspberries later, and apricots. We dehydrate a lot of apricots. This is time. The time for different things is different. For apricots, maybe 18 hours. It's got a lot more moisture. Seabuckthorn, not too much of moisture, right? So the recommended timing is 5 to 7 hours. So you need to set the timer over here. Press it once, and then this is 3 hours. Press it again. Timer 1, 2, make it till about 7. I'll keep it 6:30. 6 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then temperature. The recommended temperature for Seabuckthorn is between 35 and 40. We'll be on the safe side and keep it 35. Okay? So press on temperature. Keep it 35. I could also keep it at 70 degrees or 65 degrees or whatever. And the drying process would be immediate. It would be quicker.
Yeah.
But that would be at the cost of the aroma of the leaves. You want aroma, so we'll keep it 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that's why 35 degrees Celsius. It's all fixed now. The countdown has begun. After 6 hours, this will sort of shut down on its own. The way to look for it is that it needs to be crispy.
Oh, yeah.
You think it's crispy?
Seems
Now it's crispy, I think, no?
Yeah.
They should break into 2 or 3, see, components like that.
Okay.
Now what we need to do is we need to crush them a little bit like this with the hands.
Okay.
Can you?
Yep.
Yeah, I think you need more.
More?
Yes, maybe a blue. There are a lot of things that the doctors tell you, a lot of things about the Seabuckthorn which are written about, but I cannot claim that. You know, when I sell the product, I can just say they are Seabuckthorn leaves. I cannot say, oh, it's got antioxidant. But you can say, but I don't think so it's ethical. Because I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
I have done no research on this. Okay, once it is validated by science in some paper or something, then one can make that claim. But until then, you can say it's a herbal brew.
Yeah.
Otherwise, lots of claims have been made on a lot of Himalayan products. There's one product called Shilajit, for example,
Okay.
found in the Himalayas. Okay, again, not very verified. The claims are not verified. They are not scientifically, there's no study on that
Yeah.
yet, like a verified study.
Yeah.
Most of the reports are anecdotal.
Okay.
I might say, oh, I've had Seabuckthorn, I used to have Seabuckthorn tea, and look at my skin color, it's become better.
Yeah.
But that's anecdotal.
Yeah.
Science has to go by evidence,
Yeah.
data, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yes.
Thank you for drying all the Seabuckthorn, and now, of course, the herbal tea is ready.
But you can really smell the Seabuckthorn, like the trees smelling.
Yeah, it's because the smell of the leaves, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
It's really good. We went around
I thought that's where you guys went.
Yeah. Because yesterday hiking was not possible, so we
Oh,
just
no.
wandered around here.
It's risky. I mean, it can
Yeah,
be,
yeah.